Hi everyone, this is Iris from ilee Tarots. Welcome to another Pick a Pile reading. Today we are going to see what's coming for you. I'm not sure if this is going to be anything specific or if this is just going to be something general, but we will just have to see once we go into the reading. So as you can see here, I have prepared 3 piles for you to choose today. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay, so you can go ahead and try to feel which pile is calling out to you. If you have problems picking from the piles, don't worry about it. I have prepared 3 crystals for every reading for you to choose from. Okay, so for pile number 1, this is a dream amethyst. Okay, so, and then for pile number 2, we have a rose quartz. For pile number 3, we have a golden rutilated quartz. Okay, so you can go ahead and try to feel which pile is calling out to you. If you need more time to choose, you can always pause this video right now. And whenever you're ready, I will see you at the timestamps. Timestamps are in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. So let's put the dream amethyst here. Okay, oh, it was at the bottom. All right, so let's just go into the tarot cards first. We will talk about the oracle cards later. These are just going to be some additional messages or guidance for you. Okay, so first of all, let's go into your current energy. So by right, you should be able to resonate with these parts here. Okay, so these 3 cards here, right? And this will show us what is coming for you. And then these 3 cards are going to be the advice. We can talk about this later since we don't have any more space here. Okay. All right. So like I said, you should be able to resonate with this part of the reading. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. You can always choose another pile, or you can always go to my other videos and maybe you'll be able to find your messages there. Okay. So 9 of Wands, Tower, 10 of Swords. So something must have happened recently or lately, or maybe something happened to you this morning. Doesn't matter. I feel this is something that's very recent. Okay, something happened out of the blue. You did not, maybe some of you didn't even see it coming, because tower can mean many ways. Tower can just simply mean that maybe a secret has been found out, or you found something out and it wasn't a very good thing. Tower, it just shows you something happened, but the aftermath is going to be different for everyone. Sometimes in tarot, tarot sometimes can differ in the degree or how severe that situation is. For some of you, you are going to it may be that you found something out. For others of you, it may be that something happened to you, that maybe you lost your job, or maybe you lost a friend, or maybe you found out that a friend betrayed you or something like that. So whatever this thing is, it has the energy of this card is to the point where it shook you. It totally threw you off guard, and you're going through a very difficult time. I'll be really honest, since we have the 9 of Wands and we have the 10 of Swords here. Very difficult, in a sense that I will give you a hug if I can. Okay. I'm just seeing if there's anything more I can say, but since this part only helps you to recognize if this reading is going to be for you or not, so let's just go into what's coming for you. All right, so High Priestess, 6 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Moon. All right, so what I can see, what I can feel here is that very likely you found something out about someone. This has to do with someone else for some reason. Okay, what I'm getting here. And you finding something out, and then I feel like you calm down. Like more like there's nothing really much you can do about it anymore. But there's someone else in the reading, which I feel is from with these 2 cards here, 7 of Swords and the Moon here. Like I think it's more like you found something out from someone, but they're still not that willing to talk to you or to reveal more things to you. So like I can from the top of my head, I can think of an example is perhaps you found out that your person lost their job, lost a source of income, and it's very devastating because perhaps it affects you even. And not only that, even because if you really really love that person, of course it hurts you as well, doesn't it? So you will know that this is a big blow, not just to your person but also to you. And as much as you want to be there for your person, as much as you want to support them, as much as you want to tell them it's okay, even though you do not know if it's going to be okay, it's going to be difficult, isn't it? So, and perhaps your person is avoiding you, or on they need their time even though you want to help them and support them. It can be this kind of scenario, okay? I want to pull more cards because I think this is not enough to tell you or to tell me. I just want to get more readings. I want to get more messages here. Universe, is there anything else you can tell me? Okay. Tell me more. Tell me one part about this High Priestess here. Okay, so it is something that you found out. You found something out. Who's this Seven of Swords then? Okay, so what is your advice? I mean, we already have the advice. Anything else you want to let us know here, universe? Okay, so all is not lost. All is not lost because end of the day, I don't really feel this is more on your side, to be really really honest. It's more about someone around you, okay? But it does affect you because I can see the Nine of Wands here, the Ten of Swords here. So somehow I feel this is more, I mean, yes, it can be definitely be your person. So you will find something out from whoever it is that you want to support, but at the same time they're not telling you things because they need to figure their own things. Actually, they have something up their sleeves. They are planning on something, and you don't have to worry about it. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes it just happens. Okay, even though we did the right thing, even though we're doing the best of things, like I lost my my Facebook account was disabled like 2-3 weeks ago. It just happened out of nowhere. Facebook misunderstood my post, and even after appeal, they still saying okay, fine. And then they just disabled my Facebook account. So my 15 years of Facebook account all gone, all disappeared, and there was no way for me to appeal anymore. So that's my tower, and it can be something like that. It can be something like that, and I cannot get it back. There's nothing I can do about it, right? So it can be something like that, okay? And for you, I feel it's more like it's like this. It's like something happened and there's nothing you can do about it. No matter how frustrated you are, no matter how angry you are, right? But somehow I see that you are able to be calm about this. You are able to just that's why I feel this is about someone else, okay? And you don't have to worry about this person. They are gathering their resources. That's what I'm getting from the message I'm getting. They're gathering their resources. They're getting help, and they're still pushing forward. So as much as you want to be their emotional support, but I mean, it's not nice that they neglect you lah. But if anything, I just want to reassure you that everything's going to be okay. Okay, you have the Sun here, you have Eight of Pentacles here, which usually indicates that whatever, I'm not sure if this is a blessing in disguise, or if that whatever happened to this person, they have this very positive attitude, positive mindset to keep moving forward. It's like, okay, I lost this thing, fine, it's okay, I'll just keep moving on. I'll just do something else, And I know it's not nice that they're keeping things and not letting you in on it, but sometimes some people, they just need to concentrate, and when the time is right, hopefully they'll be able to tell you what actually happened, why they were in that zone, in that energy. And so long as you are always going to be there to support them, then I think it's good enough for the both of you. Okay, so if anything, I just want to reassure you everything's okay. I rarely get time period in readings, but I'm getting something around August for you. So perhaps take note August 2022, see what comes up that is related to what this person here is planning. Either that or it's something to do with this, but I'm pretty sure it's more about this one. Okay, all right, so let's go into the advice here to see what advice. I know this is something, what's coming for you. I know it's something supposed to do with you, but well, if this resonates with you, then this message is for you, isn't it? So let's see what this advice here we have for you. King of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and King of Wands. If this reading is about you and someone else, particularly this person here who's like who is doing something else, you both are pretty much a power couple, or you both are good friends, best friends, or a very good team. And yes, you've lost what you've lost, and there's nothing you both, any one of you, can do about it. But you guys are still okay. All right, you have the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, which to me, King is already somewhat very stable, somewhat where, you know, even though something knocked you down, but you already have that very good foundation to begin with, and from there you are able to build yourself back up quickly, right? End of the day, it's not about the things that you built. It is about the knowledge and the skill that you've learned, to the point that, oh, okay, so this thing has broken down. Okay, fine, I'm just gonna build another one, and I'm gonna build it bigger and faster, you know, because it's all about the skills, it's all about the knowledge that you've acquired. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry. I just feel that this reading is just telling you to not worry about whatever happened and what's going to happen. Okay, so let's go to the oracle cards and see for your additional messages. Doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Okay. Peace. Gaia, Earth connection, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. So it's more like, regardless of what happened, whatever this tower is, don't focus on it. Don't just, you know, keep on thinking, why did it happen, I must find out why did it happen. It has happened. No matter how much you try to find the reason why it happened, it has happened. You can still find the reason. I'm not telling you shouldn't. But I'm just telling you, don't focus onto why this thing happened. Try to pull yourself out from it, okay, and move on with your life. Move forward. Okay. So what I'm getting here is more like, don't worry. Okay, just don't worry. Okay, so I don't know why peace, to be honest, I don't know why peace is here. I'm not getting that you are arguing with anyone. If this is not about arguments or anything, then it's more about you having to learn to be at peace with yourself. No doubt that this tower here has disrupted your life or disrupted your energy. So try to stay grounded, okay? Whatever worries, whatever doubts you have, just let it go. Let God handle it. Let universe handle it. Okay? And be at peace with yourself. All right. Okay. Pile number one, that's all I have for you. So I hope that for those of you who resonate with this, I really hope that this reading has helped you, has given you some insights. If you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you can give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends if you like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would be very, very happy if you could, because it's going to help me in many, many different ways that you will never imagine. And I will really, really appreciate, and I really, really appreciate your support. Okay, so pile number one, that's all I have for you. Take care. Thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number two. So let's put the rose quartz here. Okay, so let's talk about the tarot cards first. So these are the oracle cards, which we will talk about later. These are just going to be additional messages as additional guidance for you. Okay, so how this reading is going to work, these three cards are going to tell you your current energy, so you should be able to resonate with this part here. Okay, all right. Okay, and then the next 5 cards will be telling you what's coming for you. Right, and then we have these 3 cards here are just going to be advice for you, which we will talk about this later. All right, so like I said, these 3 parts here you should be able to resonate to, and if it doesn't, don't worry about it. You can always choose another pile, or you can always choose another video. Perhaps you'll be able to find your messages there. Okay, all right, so let's begin. Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. From what I'm getting here, it's like there's a plan that didn't went through or didn't go through, or more like a plan that there's something lacking about that plan, because very likely you have not figured out what you really want to do. So it's kind of like you're like this, maybe like that. It's like, should I do this? Should I do that? I just feel there's something lacking. 5 of Pentacles usually talks about budget problems. So very likely some of you may have problems with money. Maybe you don't have enough money, or maybe you're planning something that has to do with money, your budget. Okay, but for the most part, I feel it's more about you haven't figured out what it is that you really, really want to do, or more like you haven't decided, you haven't made that decision on what it is that you want to do. Okay, it's more like you are trying to use your budget, your money, to navigate what it is you should do, rather than using your decision and then whatever it is that you're lacking, try to fill it in. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm seeing if there's anything else. I mean, no doubt, I can tell from the Queen of Swords, you are a very, very intelligent woman. Queen of Swords is supposed to is someone who is intelligent. And I know some of you will be like screaming, no, Queen of Swords is a very nasty woman. I mean, no doubt. I mean, yeah, every card has a pro and con. Every card has their own extremes. Okay, but in this case, it's all about planning. It's all about being able to strategize, plan, and being able to foresee and predict. Okay, all right, so let's see what's coming for you. King of Wands, Page of Swords, 6 of Wands, Hangman, 2 of Pentacles. I'm so sorry about the lighting because it's going to rain again. It's the rainy season here in Malaysia, so please bear with the lighting. To be really honest, I feel there's someone else in the reading here. And you will hear of this person. And I don't think this person can give you the money or whatever it is that you're lacking for some reason. But I don't know, for some reason, why there is a person coming in. And this person will tell you something. Either this person is going to teach you going to guide you, or going to teach you how to go about your problems, what it is that you're lacking, or it's just perhaps just some encouragement. This person will not give you the thing that you lack here. They're not going to give you the money. They're not going to give you they're just pretty much going to help you figure out your answer, I guess. You will learn to, how do I say, to be honest, I don't see your answer here, as in like what it is that what is that resolution, what is that resolve that you need. Is resolve actually a word? I'm not even sure. I always saw those words in animes. So let me pull some cards for you here. I want to ask about King of Wands, Six of Wands, and Page of Swords here. Two of Swords. One more. So why is the Two of Swords here? Okay. So what I'm getting is that it's kind of like you're harping on this plan here. And this person will be telling you something along the lines of, stop harping on the problem. And how do I explain this? Tell me more. Help me here. I don't know how to explain this. Yeah. One more. Exactly. It's like you're focusing on the wrong thing. I don't know who this person here is, and I'm pretty sure it's not me to tell you this, but whoever is coming in, they are able to help you to let go of the problem that you think you have at hand. Okay, and this person will help you figure out what it is that you need to do first. Okay, there will be a change. There should be a change where you'll become from the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Wands, meaning to say, rather than just planning and strategizing, you'll need to do something. Queen of Wands to me is someone who is more action oriented. They're more goal oriented, and they are they're the kind of like, I'm going to get whatever it is I want, okay, and then nothing is going to stop me. Okay, so this person is able to help you see something else that you're not seeing yet. Okay, and it may be as simple as, because you don't know what it is you want. You don't know what your Ace of Swords is. Do you want this or do you want that? You haven't figured that out yet. The moment you can figure this out, you will be the Queen of Wands. There will be a change coming, and it is going to be something that you really want to do, that you're willing to do. Okay, Six of Wands, Hangman, this part, okay, which I feel is more like, once this person comes in, this person says something to you, you will more or less let go of any struggles that you're having. So right now, let's say for this one, your struggle is finding out either to go for to decide on the budget, or to just perhaps even just follow what it is that you want to decide, right? So you will learn to let go of struggles, to let go of those control, and see whatever comes. And it's kind of like you kind of like balancing out, in the sense that like you're also, okay, let's say for example, I'll just give you an example, right? It's easier that way. Maybe you are, let's say you are wanting to buy something, okay, but you're not sure if you want to buy this thing. Let me give you a visualization. So for example, perhaps you want to buy two things. One has one is prettier, but is not as expensive as this one, which you sort of want as well. Okay, so as you let go, say, okay, fine, I don't want to think about these two things first, let me just do my own thing. So as days go by, you earn more and more money, so you're thinking, oh, now I have more money, so maybe perhaps I'm gonna buy both of them since I like both of them, right? In other words, what I'm trying to say is don't harp on that problem. All right, don't harp on that problem. Give it a few more days, few more times. I'm just giving an example, okay? But I really hope that you get what I'm trying to say. And this is just an example anyway. So over time you will try to balance out which decision you should go for, and also trying to fill up the thing that you're lacking here. Okay, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry. I know there wasn't a very good example, but that was the one that came up at the top of my head. All right, but let me know if that helps. Okay, so what's your advice? All right, Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. So what I'm really getting here is that you are too focused on the problem that you forget to see the bigger picture. Okay, it's not, yes, I know you feel very frustrated. I know that it's so frustrating you cannot figure this thing out. But it's only because you haven't seen the bigger picture, the bigger box. You haven't think outside the box yet. Okay, and I'm not sure what your problem is. I can only tell that, okay, you just have not seen the bigger picture. It's going to be different for every one of you. Okay, so what you need to do is wait for this person to come in to show you that bigger picture, and then you decide for yourself what you're going to do about it. Okay, all right, so now let's talk about these oracle cards here. These are just going to be additional messages, guidance for you, right? So this first one, spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain my vital essence. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. Okay? Breathe. And faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So it's kind of like, and I like that that's all blue here, okay? Which does indicate that there's something that needs to be spoken. There's something that you have to say it out. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is something to do with whatever it is that you plan to do, but communication and talking is involved. It can be something to do with whatever it is that you're planning, or it can be something to do with this person that's coming in. Okay, but what I'm getting overall, spaciousness, breathe, and having faith in people is, try not to control things. Try not to, I want to talk to this person. I hope this person will tell me they love me. And if they don't tell me they love me, I'll force them. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? In other words, you have to, okay, give space. Wait, hang on. This is something to do with energy work, meaning to say very likely because you're holding on to the problem too much that you forget to see that's the reason why you can see the bigger picture. Let it go. Give yourself some time to detach from the problem, and you'll be able to see, hopefully you'll be able to see things from the bigger picture. But what I'm getting here is someone else will come in, someone else will show you the bigger picture, and you will know what to do. Okay, so let go and breathe. Have faith that the person, whoever this person is, maybe it's going to be someone you have. I wouldn't say this person is difficult, but because faith is here, so very likely either it's more about your faith in this person to appear, or your faith that this person will be able to help you. At least get clarity. This person will not solve your problem. I will tell you that much. This person is only here to tell you what it is that perhaps you need to see. You need to see from a different angle. You need to you need to consider other options, and then only you figure out what you want to do. Okay, all right, so pile number 2, this is all I have for you. So I really hope this reading, if you resonate with it, I really hope that this reading has helped you, has given you insights. If you like this reading, if you feel that it has been helpful, I would really appreciate it if you can give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends if you like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing to me. It really means a lot to me. And thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So let's put this golden rutilated quartz here. Let's talk about the tarot cards first. Okay, so these are the oracle cards. These are just going to be additional messages and guidance. So we're just going to talk about this a bit later. Let's go into tarot cards. So what's going to happen here is, so these 3 cards will talk about the current energy that you are going through right now. So you should be able to resonate with this reading, with this part here, okay? So this is what's coming for you. And then these are just advice for you. These one are additional messages for you. Okay, so like I said, you should be able to resonate with this part here. Okay, if it doesn't, don't worry about it. You can always choose another pile, or you can always choose another video. Hopefully you'll be able to find your messages there. Okay, all right, so let's begin. 9 of Wands, Hermit, King of Swords. So you may have been feeling, I would say, like a stalemate, but more like nothing is happening for you. And the fact that nothing is happening for you is that very difficult. It's a difficult challenge because you have to persevere and hang on to the point that why am I holding on for? What is it that I'm holding on to right now? I don't know what to expect. I don't know how long am I supposed to wait. I'm waiting for something to happen, but nothing's happening. Yeah? It will come to a point where you just feel like, I just want to do something, or I want to get something going, but nothing is moving. Okay, it's not to say that. Sometimes it's not to say that. I don't know why I need to say this. Sometimes it's not to say that nothing is happening, nothing's going on for you, but somehow there's something very. There's a void inside you. There's an emptiness inside you, and you don't know how to deal with it. Okay, for a lot of you, I feel that you're keeping things for yourself, to yourself. You're not wanting to share. You're not wanting to. It's kind of like you are going through it alone. That's what I'm feeling in these cards here. Now, for others of you, this one just came in. This is about a situation where you and someone else are not talking, and while I don't really feel that you miss this person, or you're looking towards this person, but somehow I feel this one just came. So what I'm trying to say is that for most of you, you should resonate with the first part that I mentioned. For some of you, I think about 20% of you only, you would resonate with this other part, or it can be that you totally resonate with both of them. Okay, but overall here, it's more about you feel that things are not going your way, and you're very tired of it. You may even come to the point where you are so stoic and no one can break you. You have this barrier, you have this energy barrier where you probably won't even allow people to help you. Because no matter how much other people help you, it still would not fill that emptiness inside you. To be honest, I don't really feel it's like a void. I don't know how to explain this. It's like a void, but it's not a void. I don't know how to make sense of that. But that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling. All right. So let's see what's coming for you. 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Devil, 5 of Swords. this reading to me is more about you having to let go of something so that you can finally have good things coming in. Okay, why I say that, because we have Seven of Swords here, Queen of Cups here. If this is about those of you who are in no communication or not talking with someone here, it looks to me you both are drifting away. Now I can say this, sometimes for some of you it's happening as it is, physically, but for others of you, if this has been a non-communication kind of thing that has been going on for some time, which can be indicated by the Hermit, which it's totally like cold, barren, there's no communication at all, then this is something that is spiritual. Meaning to say, okay, how would you connect to this sort of spiritual reading? You see it in a sense where how much you think about them. Do you think about them often? And is it on off, or is it like, sometimes it can be like 3-4 years down the road where you don't hear from them, but somehow when you watch these tarot readings, they come up. It's because there's a spiritual bond that is yet to be broken. Okay, and usually for those cases you would need to use some cord cutting, or for simple there's a different way. There's many ways. The simplest would be like writing a letter to that person, whatever it is that you want to say, and then you burn it. That's the simplest way. To be honest, I've never tried it, but I've heard about it, so you can always give that a try, right? You are okay, as in like you don't really need this person, and even if this person is pulling away further and further from you, be it physically, be it spiritually, yes, it hurts, but at the same time, you're doing okay. What I need you to do is to not harp on, to detach yourself from this person. Don't harp on this person. Don't harp on the memories. Very likely there has been some sort of argument that has happened. I don't know why this is in your reading, because this reading is supposed to focus on what's coming for you. And sometimes readings, why they focus on this is because it is something that you have to deal with. Meaning to say, it's kind of like your shadow work. And once you deal with it, then you are cutting away unnecessary energies that are latching onto you. Once you do that away, you don't be surprised that suddenly all the good things come in. And this is what's promised by the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, right now, as I know it's a bit hard for you because you have Nine of Wands, you have Hermit. King of Swords, not really such a good energy to be around Hermit and Nine of Wands, to be really honest. But you still have this form of control with you, which is good because you know what to do. It's just that doing it is so hard, and I understand that. Okay, let me see. I'm just trying to see if there's any other things I can see from the reading before I go into the advice here. For pile number 1 and 2, I actually did pull some cards for them. For yours, I don't feel I need to be really honest. I mean, pulling cards as in like getting clarification, getting more insights. I like the Ten of Pentacles here, because to me, this is like, once you do away with this energy, to me, I feel the energy is still latching onto you. Okay, if you can figure a way out how to cut these cords, how to let go, then very likely you will start to see all the good things come in. Sometimes it's just the way it is. It's how energy works. Like how sometimes we can, when we hold on to anger, when we hold on to stress, it all manifests into our body weakening. Our immune systems will drop, we become weaker, and then we develop all kinds of diseases. So it's very important to also take care of our emotional state. All right. There's something there. Okay, now I get. Now I know what to ask about. Okay, there's something else there. So universe, show me more about the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Cups, please. Chariot. Okay, if for those of you who are not dealing with someone else, if this is just you and you alone. Okay, if this is just you and you alone, I'm going to pull some cards for you because I want to know what is this hermit, what is this devil that is holding you back here. But I won't be surprised if it's another person. But let's see. Maybe for some of you who are not dealing with another person, we'll see what comes up. Ta-da, is another person. You've not seen this person in a long time, isn't it? You've not totally not seen this person for a long time. I feel it's a long time, to be really honest. If you guys say that you just like last week, last month, it can happen definitely. But for most of you, the feeling feels like it's been too long. Okay. Okay. All right. So, and I think you're a very strong person. I will say that. Because it's not easy to hold on to this much of it's not easy to go through this and to still be able, you know, it's kind of like you trying to crawl out from a hole because you want to push yourself, because you know what is good for you. And like I said, we know you know what is good for you, but to do it is so difficult. Okay, and that's why you are strong. Okay. All right, so advice for you: Ten of Swords, Hierophant, Page of Swords. Okay, this one I will pull some cards for you. Give me one more card for Hierophant, please. Thank you. One more Page of Swords. What's this? So this is to do with this person or their Ten of Pentacles. What can this bring for them? Anything else you want to tell pile number 3? Okay, I will tell you that, and I will tell you that. I don't know if it's because you're kind of like hoping for this person to arrive, to come back, or whatever it is. But if that's the case, I will tell you straight that there is no point in waiting for this person. I will tell you that. I will be honest with you. Okay? But I also want to tell you that once you let go of this person, another person will come. Okay, this person will come in. I wouldn't say that this person comes in as like a love prospect, but more towards like perhaps you'll be meeting this person through some sort of something about work or finances, and you will hear from this person. Okay, it's not whoever this person was. Okay, what I'm when I saw the Hierophant, and I was just thinking to myself, like, before doing this video, Hierophant to me can come up as something like it's universe's plan, or more like karma. I won't say karma, but it's more towards like it's all been preordained, or more like this is what is being planned for you. Okay, and what I'm getting here with the Magician is like everything's going according to plan. to be honest, it's a bit cruel to say that, oh, you go through this lesson with this person because you have to learn something. But because you've gone through it, it's very painful. It's kind of like saying, oh, you deserve this kind of pain. Please understand, we don't mean that. What we want to tell you is that there's definitely a lesson for you in there somewhere. And once you figure it out what the lesson is, the next relationship is going to be so much more healthier for you. Okay? All right, so next cards. These are going to be additional messages, additional advice for you, okay? So you have compassion as you pray each day for greater compassion. A new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. So this particular card is more about being kind to yourself, because even in this reading, I can tell you're going through a very it's kind of like an introvert, but I don't want to say it like introvert is a bad thing. It's more like the feeling is like you keep things to yourself, and you do not want to be vulnerable, or you don't dare to be vulnerable because you've tried it, you've been hurt. So it's understandable why you feel this way. And it's okay to try to go through the process. It's okay to take time for yourself, but remember to be kind to yourself in terms that if, let's say, one day you feel that you need help, then go ahead and ask for help. Okay? Because if you keep things to yourself, you are just torturing yourself, you are suffering, and no one will know. Okay? All right, so the next one, we have mending. So this is definitely about forgiveness. Forgiveness is not an easy thing. I've tried, I failed. Some people, of course, they can do it, and if you can, then go ahead. If you are someone like me who cannot forgive the other person, then what you can do is forgive yourself. I know in a way it's like, I didn't do anything wrong, and that person did me wrong, or that person did dirty, what's the word, what's the term, what's the idiom, okay, that person did something bad to me. I don't need to forgive myself. Okay, if you can think of it this way: you can forgive your past self, because for some people, I'm not sure about you, some people, why they hold on to past hurts is because it's kind of like, I can't believe that happened. I thought that person was the one. I thought that this person was true to me. Because you didn't know, right? Because yes, you were true, you were innocent, and very, your current self may even blame your past self. How can you be so silly? You can trust this person. The red flags were all over the place. You just choose not to see it. Okay, if you've been through those kind of experiences, then that is when you forgive yourself. And forgiving yourself also means to accept the happened. Whatever happened, there's no way we can turn back time. We cannot change what happened. You can only learn to accept and move on from there. Yeah, I know it's easier said than done, and I know it's not going to be easy. So it's like I said, this reading is a bit different. It was supposed to be like, what's coming for you. I'm just hoping like, oh, it's a new friend or new job. But you have to tackle this one. This is technically a shadow reading, a shadow work reading for you. Meaning to say, there's some part of you that is stopping yourself from moving forward. And once you can deal with this, once you can learn to forgive yourself and or the other person, then you will see all the good things coming in. Okay, last one. Lord Ganesh, Lord Ganesh. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Okay, so very likely for a lot of you, I mean, it's not surprising you have the golden rutilated quartz here, which is all about attracting abundance. Okay, sorry. So this crystal here is about attracting abundance, and abundance can mean differently for other people. For my friends, they manage to strike lottery, they manage to earn more business, get more money. For me, somehow abundance to me is food. Whenever I wear this golden rutilated quartz, I get free food. I'm not gonna push it away. It's free food. I'm still gonna take it, right? So anyway, in other words, if you ever wonder like why are things not working for you, it's not really because there are obstacles being in your way. We often look outside and try to find blame in other people and in the environment, that sometimes we tend to neglect what it is that we're going through. Okay, so like I said, I forgot when I said it, but I said something like, be careful not to manifest your anger and your frustration within. Try to find a healthy way to transmute that energy into something else. Okay, if not release it, right? Spiritual support and connections are increasing. I want to pull something for you here. Pull more cards for you, sorry. There's one more card for here. That didn't want to come up. One more. So you have things to do, right? But somehow you're not in the right mood. Somehow you don't feel like it. It's because of this energy that's still holding you back. The moment you release it, and it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be an overnight thing. All right, you have to do a lot of research. You have to do a lot of expressing yourself. Okay, so one way I can think of right now is journaling. I always recommend people to journal as much as they can, because by journaling you are letting everything out. You are expressing all the anger and all the thoughts. You put it in a book, and after that you want to burn a book, it's totally up to you. Point is, don't keep it inside. Okay, just treat it as you are talking to someone in the journal, and once you release it, you detach from what is holding you, detach from the anger and the pain and the sadness. That's when you start to move forward. Okay, for some of you, maybe you may actually need like spiritual intervention, meaning to say you may need to find Reiki master, or a Reiki healer, Reiki master, sound healing. Even you can even look for a pendulum healer. Totally up to you. Right. Anyway, point of this card here is saying that actually there's nothing else externally that is stopping you. Okay, this is something that you have to realize, because this is something that is innate. This is something that you have to work from within. Okay. All right, so pile number 3, that's all I have for you. I'm so sorry, it's near evening. It's already 6:30 here, so not enough light. I'm so sorry about that. So pile number 3, this is all I have for you. I really hope that if this reading does resonate with you, I really hope that you got something out from this reading. If you find this encouraging, if you find this inspiring in any sort of way, if you find this reading to be helpful, I would really appreciate it if you can give it a like, give it a thumbs up. You can share it with your friends if you want to. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would really like it if you could subscribe to me. It means a lot to me. And I want to thank you so much for your time. Take care of yourselves. I will see you next video. Bye.